everybody, this is Keith here of Euphoria Pictures. Welcome back to my channel. Right folks, so for this video it's another simple unboxing. I got this beautiful collector's edition of King Kong through the door, and I have to tell you, I am so relieved to be actually holding this in my hands, because if you're aware of my channel, 2 weeks ago I done a video on Atomic Blonde, and it was a very similar release to this one, a Universal Edition, limited to 2,000 copies. And in that video I was talking about how Amazon big time screwed me over. They cancelled my order without telling me, and I was devastated about it. But thank God my local store over here, Golden Discs, had one in stock. I was able to pick it up. The only problem was I had to pay an extra $5 to get it. Now unfortunately I didn't have the luxury of doing it with this release. Golden Disc didn't get it in stock, so I had to rely on Amazon. I actually pre-ordered this around a month and a half ago, but I have to give credit when credit's due. They have redeemed themselves with this release. Not only that, but I actually did manage to get this through the door as well. It is Jaws the Revenge, a very similar release, limited to 2,000 copies, another Universal Edition, and it goes without saying folks, I will be reviewing this one. I haven't checked it out. I'm going to be watching it this weekend, first time viewing this movie. I've heard bad things about it, but I'm intrigued, I really am. So it goes without saying, yes, this video will be coming out sometime next week. Looking forward to showing it to you. It's a beautiful release, but I have to tell you, as beautiful as it is, it's nothing near as beautiful as this one. It's absolutely astonishing. Now, I just wanted to give you a heads up on what I have to do with Amazon sometimes, which is absolutely bizarre when you think about it. But whenever I pre-order any releases from Amazon, particularly collector's editions like this, they always tell me that I have to wait a week after its release date. And I get very nervous because you never know what's going to happen in that week, particularly when it comes to limited sets like this. So what I do is, so it came out on Monday, the release date was Monday. So on Sunday night, when it hits midnight, if they're still in stock, I actually cancel my order and then I reorder it, and then I'm able to get 1 day delivery. It is absolutely bizarre. I don't understand why it happens, but that's what I do. And thank God it has worked out for both of these editions. I could not be happier. Now, I wanted to give you just another heads up on this release before I take you around it. You do get a steelbook inside this one. It comes with a booklet as well. You've also got the postcards, and you got a double-sided poster. Not only that, but there's 3 discs inside this. It is the 4K, you get the Blu-ray, you get the bonus features as well, a bonus disc. And I think it's over 13 hours of bonus features, so jam-packed. I have a lot to get through, but I'm looking forward to doing so. Right folks, so I'm not going to waste any more time. I'm going to take us around this release, and I really do hope you enjoy it. Right, so here we go, King Kong. So naturally there is a J card. I want to quickly bring it in for you. So as you can see, it does say exclusive to the UK, limited to 2,000 copies. Shows you everything that's inside this set. You've also got the bonus features, the credits, and all your technical information. And it goes without saying folks, that's held on by glue spots, and be very careful when taking it off, because the last thing you want to do is any damage to this absolutely spectacular edition. The artwork in particular looks absolutely exquisite on this one. So the entire set comes with a lovely soft touch finish. Not only that, but the title itself has this beautiful bit of spot gloss into it. Again, I don't know if my camera is picking it up, but there you go. I think you can see it there. It looks absolutely amazing. You will also notice that there is ratings down the bottom. They are stickers. They can simply be removed. But it is the artwork that really catches your eye here. Your King Kong, you got Naomi Watts' character, and you've got the jungle in the background. And the one thing that I love about this box set is the artwork continues around the entire box, which I'm going to show you now in a second. So that is the main artwork. I'm going to take us to the top. And that's what I'm talking about. As you can see, you can get to see a bit more of the jungle. And the same at the bottom. You know, you got more of the grass. Only for this time you do get your number there. Mine is 782 of 2000. And right onto the spine, again, more of that artwork you can see. The writing King Kong is done with spot glossing as well. And then that takes us right onto the back, and look at this. This is absolutely incredible. So you got the T-Rex, you've got the jungle there as well in the background. You can also sort of see a bit of a waterfall there as well. The only thing that's kind of missing from the back artwork is a nice bit of spot glossing, but other than that, I think it looks absolutely spectacular. I honestly can't praise Universal enough for the artwork on this set. It might be one of their best. So that is the back. I'm going to show you the spine of it again. And this is all the contents that we are going to be looking at. So I will take everything out. It goes without saying as well, folks. Nice, hard, rigid box on this one as well. So put that to a side. Let's get on with the release itself. So the first thing you're greeted to is a couple of postcards. I think there might be around 5 of them all together. So you got Naomi Watts there. You got this beautiful scene. You can actually kind of make out King Kong there. All the planes as well. And there's Kong holding Naomi Watts. And that's the battle that I was talking about with the T-Rex and King Kong. And you can see her in the middle. Just a lovely bit of artwork on this. And I love this one. You got Peter Jackson with the cast. So that's all the postcards. 5 of them all together. Nice high gloss finish on them. And on the backings you have this. And it's the same on every single one of them. So that's the postcards. Right. What else have we got? We have got a double-sided poster. So I'm going to put it lengthways just to give you an idea of it, because I won't be able to get it in frame if I do it the other way. Now, I seen a Steelbook edition for this with this artwork, and I thought it looked absolutely amazing, and I wouldn't mind getting my hands on it someday. I love that bit of artwork. And then when you turn it around, you got a different bit of artwork as well. So that's very nice to see. So that is the poster. Let me just fold that back up. Again, apologies that I couldn't do better with that, folks, but again, it's the best I can do. You've also got a booklet here. Again, you've got Kong and him holding Naomi Watts. Lovely high gloss finish on the booklet as well. And there's just a black background on the back of it. So if you're aware of Universal releases, it's basically an entire write-up of the movie, the making of, all the production, all that kind of stuff. So there's quite a bit there to look at. And you'll also notice there's a few stills from the movie itself. So, yeah, that's the book. I don't want to spend too much time with it, but you get an idea of it. And that lastly brings us on to this absolutely exquisite bit of artwork. Now, there's a nice bit of embossing going on with this Steelbook. You've got the King Kong in particular. As you can see, it does stick out quite a bit. Not only that, but the plane up here has a nice bit of embossing to it. Even the debris that you see here has a lovely bit of embossing. So there's quite a bit going on in terms of the artwork. You got King Kong, you've got all those planes attacking him getting a big roar out as well. It's a stunning Steelbook, nice high gloss finish on it as well. But I have to tell you, the colour scheme to it is absolutely astonishing. It really is beautiful. Look at that. So I'll take us onto the spine of this one. You simply got King Kong and then the Universal logo at the bottom. And then right around to the back, and this is just equally as impressive. So it is that scene that I was talking about with the two T-Rexes both fighting Kong. And as you can see, he's actually holding Naomi Watts when all of this is going on. Like I said, the scene it's just drawn out a bit too much. If they just cut a few minutes off it, I think it would have been so much better. But the artwork is quite amazing on it. So I will open it up in full. And there you have it. It's a stunner. It really is. And I think this Steelbook can be bought separately. If I remember correctly, I think I've seen it on Amazon Italy. So turn it in and you are greeted to your 4K disc. So put that to a side. You've also got your Blu-ray. And then, of course, you've got the bonus disc. There we go. And then that lastly brings us to the artwork inside the Steelbook. So there you have it, folks. That is everything in this beautiful edition of King Kong. I'm going to do a quick recap. So you got the Steelbook. You got that nice high gloss booklet that you get with it. You've also got the double-sided poster. Of course, you get those high gloss postcards as well, and the box that it all comes in. I honestly cannot praise this set enough. Right folks, so there you have it. That is my release of King Kong, and apologies for not really talking about the movie itself. The only reason why I didn't is because my memory is a little bit hazy on it. It's been a while since I've seen it. But the one thing I do remember about it is the running time. I remember thinking it was far too long and they could have shaved off at least 20 minutes to 30 minutes because there is a lot of long drawn out scenes. One that I do remember, it is King Kong going up against the two T-Rexes. It's a strange scene for me because it is visually beautiful, but it just goes on and on and on to the point that I actually felt very bored looking at it. So yes, there is a lot of long drawn out scenes, but another thing I do remember is the 4K disc. I remember thinking it looked absolutely spectacular. The only problem is it did show off some of the bad effects scenes that you do see in this movie. Now it's not all the time, it's only in a handful of scenes, but one in particular really stands out for me. It's the scene where they're all running from the stampede of brontosauruses. Now the scene never looked particularly great back in the day, but wow, when you see it on 4K, it sticks out like a sore thumb. It actually looks like the actors are running on treadmills. It is quite horrible. But other than that, I do remember the 4K picture looking absolutely stellar on this one, and I'm looking forward to revisiting it. And not only that, but I think it comes with a DTS-X audio as well. And if I remember correctly, I think it's reference quality. So I'm in for a treat when I do finally check this one out again. So there you have it folks. So as per usual, if you did like what you see here, please do give it a thumbs up. And if you could leave a comment down below. And please do share your thoughts on this movie and what did you think of the release of it. And yeah, I hope to see you all again real soon with my next video. Until then, I'll see you soon. Bye bye.